But in your near environment and those that you interact with, what do you feel
Hmm.
that either boys or young men or even just grown men, what do you feel that like they are lacking the most to take that step and like how do you say be the best version of themselves? Like what's the first step that you find that they're lacking? There's no magic formula, just like what's the one thing that they all lack at the start?
And I'm going to call it confidence. It's an incredibly general term. It's not, it doesn't really do it justice, but this phrase probably will help. I often tell men, and I publicize this phrase, that you do not need their permission to be their father. You don't need their permission to lead your community. You don't need their permission to change the world. You also don't need their appreciation for it. Okay. So that's what's missing is people, guys understanding that you've got to do this, even though no one's asking you to, and even though no one is probably going to appreciate it until long after. Okay. So that's what it is. We'll call it a lack of confidence or maybe a lack of initiative, a lack of understanding of really what your job is, what your role is as a man. I'm going to go back to the football analogy. Being a man is an awful lot like being an offensive lineman. These are the big, strong guys up front that are doing the blocking and opening the holes and protecting the passer. And they don't get a lot of publicity. You're not going to see them on the big screen unless they make a mistake.
Yeah.
And essentially, their jobs are to make everyone else's job easier. That's what your job is as a man. You got big, strong shoulders, a strong back, and it is your duty to do these things. And the only people that are ever going to pat you on the back for it are other men who recognize your strength and other men who respect you. And even that's going to be unusual because they're going to be so focused on their own pursuit, right? But so absent that, if you want appreciation and permission, you got to give it to yourself. So that's what's missing. Like I said, guys, you don't need their permission and you don't need their appreciation, but you do have to do it.